Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video I'm going to talk about how I have made $548 this week, and I've only opened one new position. All my credits have either come from selling covered calls, which means I own at least 100 shares of a stock and I'm agreeing to sell it for a predetermined price, or I've rolled my positions. I've rolled my cash secured puts, or I've rolled my covered calls. So first, let's look at contracts we have expiring this week. I went from having 29 expiring this week to now I have none. I rolled all those positions. Like I said, I've collected $548 so far. Let's go to our history just so you can kind of see it. I want to break down a couple of these. So first, let me just scroll down so you can see. Oh, had to pay for Robinhood Gold. So my profit will actually be $5 less this week. But nonetheless, we're at $548. Let's go down to the start of the week. Let's see, the 21st. So that's when we started collecting credits, 30, 35, 24, 32, 8. So I'm just going to kind of keep rolling up just so you can see them. You can count my math out at home, so that way you can double check me. Like I said, $548 collected so far. The one I want to touch base on first is FCEL. That's a double dip that I've got so far this week. I'm going to show you what I mean on that. So let's go look at FCEL, a nice cheap stock. Let's scroll down. So Monday, the 21st, I sold a covered call for $42 on 7 contracts. The market had a big run up today. So I rolled that same position, that $49 from it, or my original collection was $42. I rolled it this week, the same week, touched it twice in the same week. Again, it was a down day when I opened it and an up day when I rolled it. So from that, I collected just under $100, about $91 from this alone. Just this same stock. All I did was open a covered call and then I rolled the position. So touched it twice in the same week. As I always say, the goal is to get $550 every week in premiums. That's our minimum. So we're at $548. Tomorrow is ex-dividend day, so we will find out what dividends we will collect on Friday, and that'll put us well over the $550. I'm hoping to get around $150 in dividends tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be less, just those things never live up to the hype. But like I said, I'm looking at 150. Tomorrow's payers are, let's scroll down a little bit. MRNY pays tomorrow. YMAX, or not pays, but XDivs. YMAX, YMEG, ULTY, and RDTE. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dividend payers for tomorrow. We will see what they bring us. I doubt I open any more trades this week. Like I said, the goal is to hit $550 a minimum a week. We're at $548 and we haven't even got our dividends yet. So I'm hoping the dividends put us at $700. The only things I would possibly do tomorrow is potentially sell a covered call on YMAX. Let's see what it would look like today. If we sold the 14, if we could get filled at $5 a contract at the 14, I honestly would probably fill that for May 16th. I feel like, let's see, what is my cost average? $17.26, but again, that's a little misleading because I have collected around $1,000 and some change in dividends, as well as an extra $60 in covered calls so far. I wouldn't mind collecting a little bit more in covered calls. We'll have to see what the market brings us tomorrow. As you can see, the account says it's up $2,181 on the day. But as I always say, it doesn't matter if the market's going up or down. Regardless, we are making our premiums. We're making our cash, we're growing our account, and we are investing in ourselves. If I want to make a play, as you can see, I have $17,000 sitting on the sideline ready to go in case there's anything that really catches my eye. But right now, I'm just enjoying rolling positions, opening positions, just rolling positions and cover call. Nothing open new. If we do look 5-2, we only have a few contracts expiring next week. So let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only have 7 contracts expiring next week. I'm going to try to roll all 7 of them, but I might wait till later in the week to roll them. The closer it gets to expiration, if it's above the strike price, if the current price is below the strike price, or I'm sorry, the current price is above the strike price, I can capture a little bit larger premium if I wait closer to expiration. So I'll probably do that for all of them except ALT because that one's significantly below. You know what? I might even try to roll that tomorrow. We'll see. Because I feel like that's one that's going to get assigned early if I don't roll it just because of how low it is. But yeah, that's kind of what we have on the agenda for the remainder of the week, and then looking ahead to next week. 2 weeks, I have a lot of contracts expiring 5/9 and 5/16. Oh, a lot expiring. So 5/16 is going to be a big week for rolling. But yeah, just that's kind of what we have going on so far this week. Looks like an update in the market. As I said, we have collected $548 in credit so far this week. Hopefully we collect around $150 tomorrow to put us right at that $700 mark. And $700 a week is a great week in my opinion. So let's continue to grow, and let's watch the Pacers beat the Bucks tonight, and hopefully the Memphis Grizzlies can do a little bit better tonight. I don't think they will, but those are kind of the games I'm watching tonight. Like I said, always let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're trying to grow your account, always remember, my opinions are not financial advice. I always base my decisions off of my opinions, so don't ever take them as financial advice. Do your own due diligence. My whole goal is so that we can all learn and grow and sell options together. But I will see you in the next one.